Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Lord of the Rings Online, and we're going to check out their fall festival. This is kind of in line with the Halloween event. In fact, we're going to do something very specific with the Halloween events. So to get there, if you log in, you should see this right here above. This quest available, Fall Festival is here. They actually do this with every event, and they almost always have an event running. But they do try to keep it within the Lotro lore, so it's always really cool. So we see, when we click on that, we see that the Fall Festival is spreading good-hearted tricks and tasty treats across Middle-earth. Join in by starting at the Shire, where Mr. Bilbo Baggins has left one last surprise for his neighbors. And when we get there, we get a Fall Festival token, which is some of the barter that you can do. It's a coin that you can barter with while you're there. We get a guide to the Harvestmath Festival and map to the party tree. So let's go ahead and accept this. And we should have gotten that item, the map, maybe not. Let me look at my quest here. Festival, this. And can I... Oh, it looks like you have to finish now, which will give you this stuff. There we go. So now when we look in, now I have the map and the guide. So let's take a look at the guide. The introduction is summer draws to a close. The final crops of the year harvest are ripe for enjoyment, which means that it's the perfect time for the Harvestmath Festival. Am I saying that right? Harvestmath? That seems weird. Fall is considered by many to be the greatest of seasons, with the weather fair and the herbage shifting from uniform green to vast arrays of autumn colors. So it tells us where the location is, which we're going to go there. Any returning events, the Haunted Burrow, which is the one we're going to do for the Halloween event. And then, of course, they've got other things like a festival run and all sorts of dailies and all sorts of things you can do. So let's go ahead and fire this up, and let's go to the festival tree. All right, and when we land, we can tell there is quite a festival going on. They got fireworks going on. I think we've been here in previous episodes and events, but this is fully decked out. Boy, laggy, holy cow. Wow, that's a lot of lag. You can see that they're having a feast here as well. Look at that. That is cool looking. There are a lot of people running around. These fireworks are playing havoc, I think, with my... Wow. That was a lot. No, I think there was actually something going on my computer in the background. I'm now stabilized. You can see they're dancing. The hobbits love a good festival. So, we need... aid Airtrill at the Twisted Grove, aid Luflin at the Twisted Grove, and aid Grimfield at the Twisted Grove. I need to look this up because, like I said, I'm going very specifically to the one Haunted Burrow or whatever it is. Okay, so those previous quests that I was doing, those were actually my old quests that I was from the area I just came from. But you can see this little circle area near where this crafting stations are. There's a quest giver up here called Opal Goodbody. And if we talk to her, she has a cellar door appears, and this will start that quest.
Polly there, you give me a moment.
You'll never believe this. I decided a new oven was needed to begin preparations for the next festival. The laborers went to dig a pit into the side of the hill, and lo, we all heard a shovel scrape against some wood. And before I knew what happened, a door was dug out. The door is locked now, but I'll wager it's a forgotten cellar of Bag End. Bag Inn is just above it, you see. Do you think that's where Mad Baggins kept his treasure? I suppose we can only guess, for Labella owns Bag Inn now. If you think she'll be letting anyone else dig around Bilbo's treasure, then you got right ahead and ask her. Be my guest. I won't be risking it, but it's terribly exciting all the same. So we need to talk to Labella Sackfield Baggins at Bag Inn. If you've read the books, then you know that indeed what she was just saying is true, that Labella took over Bag End, and they because everybody thought that Bilbo had a ton of treasure hidden in Bag End, so especially since he was always bragging about his adventure. So we're going to find out if that is true or not.
Can't a body be left alone?
Are you here about that door as well? You listen here, that mad fool of Baggins never said anything about a secret cellar, and neither did that awful nephew of his, Frodo. I could not be more angry. I've scoured the whole burrow and not found a thing that could be used as a key to a hidden larder. That they meant all along to leave Bag Inn to me with none of its proper fixings. If you want to see so much as a doorknob inside that cellar, you must find me that key. That gardener down on Bagshot Row surely knows something, but he won't speak a word to me. You look like a big, ominous sort. You ought to wrangle the truth out of him. Okay, so we're going to talk to the Gaffer Gamgees on Bag Inn Row. He was also in the book, I think. Yeah, down here. Okay. Ha! Aha! That hurt. So we're going to go around the outside here of the party tree. And you can see there he is attending to his gardens.
Just a moment.
I'll wager Lobella sent you to inquire after the new door going to the Baggins' lovely burrow. If you ask me, the whole affair smells of trouble. I tell my young ones, and I'll tell you too, best to mind your own manners, and no harm will come of aught.
Don't walk off. I need to speak with you.
Okay, well, still here, are you? Well, I suppose if you are to an inquisitive nature like Mr. Bilbo himself, I'll let you in on something he said to me afore he disappeared forever. Old Bilbo, he said, with a sparkle in his eye, that his adventure would continue on even after he was long gone. That was Mr. Baggins's for you. Well, I'll not get in the way your way. Help yourself. Look over his last letter for us, which my son, Sam, read to me. It has some particular instructions regarding the Saxfield Baggins. All right, so we're going to get his letter. Bilbo's
What
letter.
do you need?
You want me to bring the letter to Lobelia, eh? Be my guest. It won't do a whit of good sitting here with me, you know. All right, so we're going to bring the letter, which we should have that right here. Bilbo's letter. To the owner of prying eyes and lying currently upon this page, I write and leave it in care of Hamfest Gamgee as respected groundskeeper on account of any unexpected findings on my estate after I am gone. I am Bilbo Baggins, and I was proprietor of Bag Inn before I moved away. Bag Inn was then left to my here and nephew Frodo Baggins. If he is not there any longer, then I expect the Saxfield Bagginses have got hold of my dear old burrow. I left a nice present for Lobella when I went away. The silver spoons she admired so greatly that she acquired a great deal of that collection before I was properly bestowed to her. But in all likelihood, that was not enough, so I expected she is in possession of Bag Inn now. Surely the whole burrow has been scoured for the fabled prizes of my adventures with the dwarves many years ago, but I pride myself on not being obvious as to leave such treasures out and about where my nosy relatives can easily get their hands on them. Wow, this is a lot of text, but we'll get through it. Of course, please do not presume that I deem such noble inquirers undeserving of rewards, for that is not the case at all. I just prefer to make the rewards sweeter yet by giving the visitors of Bag Inn an adventure of their very own. I assume you are inquiring at the burrow's cellar. The door of the cellar was installed shortly before I left with the help of the dwarves, and comes out of the side of the hill, but I do not think it will appear until the hillside erodes in a few years, or perhaps when there are some diggings, when Bag Inns probably must be expanded to suit Lobella's many needs. If the door is unlocked, you must ask Lobella if you may borrow one of her spoons. An adventurer's treasure may be found within, but soon shall an adventure. I hope you like my little project. Happy adventuring to all. So he's left this as an adventure to people and kind of as a joke and a prod to Lobella. What is that envelope you have there? Give it to me at once. I'm sure Bilbo meant me, the successor of Bag Inn, to have it, and not a fool old gardener. Indeed, no, I don't believe he even knows how to read. I'm reading the letter. Leave me be. How is a hobbit to concentrate with annoying folks badgering me all day? If it does not say anything about the cellar, I swear I shall be positively furious.
It's been a
Don't pester me, I'm
day,
reading. The
has.
Bilbo sure knows how to prattle on about nothing. Shoo, if you don't leave me alone, I shall report you to the authorities. Let's keep going.
Oh, rude.
What's this about a spoon? He left me silver spoons? He says they are the key to the cellar.
I want
Oh
to work
my,
with
what
you.
wonderful news. Apparently my spoon fits as a key in the keyhole of the burrow down there. That old madman planned for me to have this treasure after all. Come, I'll go open the door and you will be help me carry out the treasure I find. Let us meet down at the party tree. Just give me a moment and I'll be down. Okay, so we're gonna go back down to where the party is going on. Okay, so we've made it down here. It says talk to Labella, but I think she's actually inside the cellar door, so let's go inside. There we go. Alright, so I made it inside. There's lots of people here. Is she inside here? Yeah, it says talk to Labella inside the Haunted Burrow. So this does look like a horror house. So we're just going... There's so many people running around and we're going to see some of the tricks and stuff. There's a bookshelf that's got... Ooh, what is this? Would have been nice if we could have got an instance. It looks like I'm still here. I'm just blind. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna go through that door. Riddle door to cobweb wing. You must have to press riddle a bottle. I don't. And I got blind again. Okay. So we're still trying to find Labella. Mystery door. I don't know. What is this? Did I make it up into another mystery door? Interesting. I've never done this, by the way. I mean, if you can't tell, like, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure it out. Now this is bag end. So somehow I think we have messed up and exited out. And yeah, I'm not liable to... In other words, I think I'm going to exit out of here of... actually back out at bag end. Yeah. Alright, so let me go back inside. Ah, okay, so I came inside and I immediately went right. And look, here is Labella. And she's scared.
How rude.
Oh, I am livid. I've been tricked. This place is not but a monster-filled, spook-ridden, crawly-infested hole in the ground. Bilbo tricked me into thinking there was anything worth of my while in this abominable cellar. How I loathe him with all of my heart. This is not here but filth and corruption. I want nothing to do with this evil burrow. Do as you will with it and stay away from me. Alright, so now we need to talk to Opal Goodbody to discuss the fate of the Haunted Burrow. I think she is actually outside. Like, she's the one that gave us the original cellar quest. Yeah. Okay, so let's go, let's talk to her. The Haunted Burrow.
It's been a
Did you
cold
hear?
day, it has.
Lobella is too scared to poke around. That means we can go treasure hunting. It's wonderful, just wonderful. I'm sure many of those nosy onlookers will have a wonderful time exploring and making off with the treasure they find. It's terribly exciting, isn't it? And we're going to get 3 tokens for that. That's nice. You can now enter the haunted house at your own peril.
Don't you walk off. I need to speak with you.
That's just harvest activities. Okay, I don't care about that. So now we can just go in, I guess, as we want. Although
Could I take a moment of your time?
this is some quests that we can do inside. Only one Haunted Burrow quest may be underway at any time. Interesting. And this guy also has
Good
one.
day. Might I have a word with you?
Okay. So let's do that. We're going to search. Let me pull open my quest log here. Festival. This. There we are. Search for holdfast button in the attic, his pocket watch in the main cellar, glove in the cobweb wing, and ring in the creeping wing, and monocle in the basement. Okay. So we're going to go in and just start looking for some things. Right away, we actually see some things on the map actually lighting up. Although I don't know if that is real or fake. And we've got a lot of false walls too. And I got blind again. What is this? Jar of crawlies. Ooh. You plunge your hand in the jar, but inside you squirm. Look at the bugs. Yeah. But the inside the squirm is alive. Bugs! 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 This is the wrong jar. And that is locked. Why is that locked? That is locked. Okay. So you can see the map here is not very good. Oh my god. To the basement? Can I get in there? Yes, because I need something in the basement. Ooh. The basement of the cellar. That's kind of interesting. So everybody's collapsing. So let's see what else we got going on. Well, what did I need in the basement? I needed... Or maybe I didn't. Oh no, hold fast monocle in the basement. That's to the main cellar. Main cellar, so I don't want that. I'm looking around in the basement for this. Alright, so you can see that you can actually, these little pools are highlighted. So it's a disgusting pool. Something glints in the middle of the puddle, and you are sure it's something that belonged to Holdfast. You reach in, but the blood drains from your head as you realize the puddle is quite warm. Feeling very faint, you quickly pocket the monocle you have retrieved. Alright, so we found the missing monocle, which means we can go on to some of the other areas in the house. Let's go back up here to the main cellar. Well, that did not take me back to the main cellar. There we go. The other door did. That's fine. You must have the quest, riddle the bottle. Don't have that. Although it shows that... Oh, wait. That's the basement. Don't have anything there, I don't think. We're still looking around, so I'll come back when I find something good. Oh, wait, where's the mystery door take us? I think it's going to take me up to... Yeah. Somewhere else. Yeah, this was the same one we did. It takes us up to Bag Inn. Dadgummit. Oh, over here by the creepy crawlers, I found the attic. Let's do that. But it's locked. Why is it locked? Dang you. What about this? No, I don't want to go to the basement either. It's also locked. So it looks like when you get hidden, that's just in this area, so you just kind of keep going. I don't really want to do that. Let's see. Be back. Oh, I found a whole bunch of doors. One of them is the cobwebs ring, which we also need. So let's see if we can get in there. Aha, here we go. New area. Oh! Got me. This is kind of funny how he actually, Bilbo set this up as an actual haunted house. Oh wait, there's something right here. Let's look. You tremble as you reach into the soft, sticky webbing in the large cocoon. It looks uncannily real, even though you suspect it may be a fake. It's cold inside and you shiver. Did you hear something? This is the wrong cocoon. Ah, here's another one. More spiders. Do you really have to reach in here? You ought to. Holdfast said he searched in any unlikely place where the treasure could be hiding. Oh, it's sticky and terrible and unpleasant, and there are words for such awful sensation. You search a moment, your heart beating fast as can be, and pull out a very nice glove, hoping this belongs to Holdfast. Alright, so another one down. So now I just gotta... That's the creep. Well, now we just need to get out of the creeping wing and back down to the main cellar. Okay, so I've landed into the creeping wing now. And, oh, more spiders. What I'm looking for here is Holdfast ring. So it's probably going to be looking for more cocoons. Yeah, like here's one up here. Let's take a look and see what it says. You tremble as you reach in the soft, sticky webbing. This is not the one. Did you hear something? Oh my gosh. Oh, just pop it out at me. And here's another. Success. You tremble as you reach in. Did you hear something? That's not it either. Ah. Still looking around, so... What a foul brew this is. A flesh sickeningly cold and smells of something rancid. It is slimy, sticking, and the memory of it lingers on in your hand even after you withdraw it. Oh, look at those things. That's pretty awesome. That one goes to the basement. I don't need anything in the basement. Need to find the cellar or the attic too. Oh, here's another stinking barrel of mystery flesh. Ah, that's not it. This is the basement. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I found another jar of crawlies. Bugs, bugs, bugs. This is the wrong jar. I may never find all of my way here. I could look up a map, but that'd be cheap. Another jar. Nope. Oh, I finally found one. Actually, it's near the attic entrance here. You plunge your hand into the jar, but inside you find bugs. You bear just a little long enough to bravely retrieve a pocket watch held hostage by the creepy crawlers within. And we're going to go into the attic, which we've not been in before. I've got more of those type of things, but what do we got here? Some bone piles. These delicate bones have an ashy feel to them, like they will crumble in a moment if you trouble them. You imagine the dust of death filling your nose and eyes and squeeze your eyes shut, unwilling to in anticipation. Wrong bone pile. Oh, come on, man. Why am I having trouble selecting these? If you clicked on that bone. Fortunately, your fingers grab a shiny button before too long. So that was the last one. Now we just need to get to the creeping wing, and we'll be done with this little side quest. Okay, so I've made it into the creeping wing. I think I've been here before. Oh yeah, this is the one with that. So let me look around until I get it. It seems Holdfast didn't spend long here, for you are able to find his ring near the top of the disgusting pile. If there are any more treasures hidden inside, it is best to let it stay here. Alright, so we finished up that, and we can turn in that side quest. Ooh, but I found a poorly hidden chest. It's got some spider legs. Oh, even some Fall Festival tokens. That's pretty cool. So you can see it's in the basement here, behind what looks like a bunch of wine barrels. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn this in so I can get some tokens here. You are such a brave hobbit. I can't believe you were buried in there. You are bolder than I, and no mistake about it, I am tremendously indebted to you. I am beginning to recover a bit of my terrifying adventure. Did you see any treasure while you were inside? Maybe I'll have another look. So you finished that. Oh my, I just leveled up to 35. So he's on cooldown, but that other one is not. And we get an advancement in the other activities. I wanted to find a vendor here and take a look at what we've got. Yeah, right here. We got a token exchange. We can barter items.
How can I be of service?
And you can see you get a box of festival token. Oh no, this is trading in, like here, Yule festival tokens. So you turn in 25 of those to get a box of festival tokens. I don't know, understand. I don't know, understand. Let's see what this other one has. Like, why they always got to make it so complicated?
Good day.
That's a provisioner.
Can I help you find something, friend?
So for 10 to 12, you get a pumpkin festival mask, as long as you also get the token for that. You can see that one takes token marking of success at troves and trickery. This can be bartered at the party tree during the fall festival. You get a pumpkin mask. Let's see. Can I look at that? So you can see that's kind of interesting. Here you can barter for, you can get 3 tokens to get a large apple, a medium apple, and a small apple. I don't know what you would do with those either. And did we look at this one?
Good day. How may I
We
help
did not.
you?
You can get a shield here. That one. Autumn leaf mail shoulders. Okay, so you can get a whole decked out character here with your bartered items. That's pretty nice. It's got the nice leaves on it. So these are straight token trades, which is much better. This is actually what I was looking for. I'd quit burping. You can get a pretzel on your... Really? A pretzel? I've even heard... I thought I read somewhere there was even a mount that you could get, or some way to deck out your mounts. So lots of prizes, lots of things to do, and I'm not going to go through them all here. I really just wanted to do the Haunted Burrow for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this. I've got more Halloween episodes to go, and I've got some stuff I've done in the previous year. So check that out in the playlist that I have right up here in this corner. So, till next time, bye.